Hello and welcome back to Turkish Spotlight Secrets. Today, we dive into one of the most emotional and unexpected stories currently circulating in the world of Turkish entertainment, a tale that intertwines longing, love, regret, and the possibility of redemption. This story revolves around Yağmur Veysel and GLM Bakta, two names that have become the center of attention following a heartfelt and deeply personal revelation. In an emotional turn of events, GLM Bakta has reached out to Yağmur Veysel with a raw and sincere appeal, admitting publicly that he cannot continue his life without her. This emotional confession, reportedly shared through a source close to GLM, paints a picture of a man confronting his past, his regrets, and a love he fears he may have lost forever. According to sources close to the couple, GLM has been struggling with sleepless nights, moments of reflection, and a growing sense of emotional emptiness since his estrangement from Yağmur. Those near him have described a man battling the silence between him and the woman he once called his emotional anchor. It's not about pride anymore, it's about love, GLM is said to have confided. I don't want to wake up every day knowing she's no longer part of my life. For her part, Yağmur Veysel has remained silent in public. Known for her composure and strength, she has chosen to focus on her personal projects, yet insiders suggest that she too has been deeply affected by the emotional distance. Friends close to the actress say that GLM was never just a romantic partner, he was someone who understood her in ways few others could. He was her confidant, her companion, and perhaps still, the love of her life. This story is resonating deeply with the public because it reflects the complexity of real-life emotions, especially when pride, hurt, and vulnerability all collide. Fans have flooded social media with messages of hope, urging Yağmur to consider GLM's heartfelt plea and encouraging GLM to keep holding on. "What they have is rare," wrote one follower. "You don't find that kind of connection more than once." What truly moved the public was a message allegedly shared by GLM. "I've tried to fill the emptiness with everything: work, friends, distractions. But nothing helps. Because home isn't a place, it's her. Yağmur is my home." These words, raw and poignant, have gone viral, touching thousands who recognize the pain of losing someone irreplaceable. While Yağmur has not responded directly, her recent social media activity has only fueled speculation. One post in particular stood out. "A soul that truly knows you never really leaves." Her followers quickly linked this to GLM's situation, reigniting hope that reconciliation might still be possible. There is now talk of a letter, a handwritten, deeply personal message that GLM entrusted to a mutual friend. In it, he shares memories of their time together: a quiet sunset, a song hummed in silence, a promise made and never forgotten. He takes full responsibility for his past mistakes, without excuses or blame. "I'm not asking for everything to go back to how it was," he wrote. "I just want a chance to try again with honesty, humility, and love." Experts on relationships have weighed in, praising GLM for showing vulnerability in a world where emotional transparency is often seen as weakness. "True healing begins when pride is put aside," said therapist Melis Karaka in an interview. "What GLM has done is rare. He's allowed himself to be seen in his most human form." Still, the path forward is uncertain. Yağmur, while touched, is also cautious. According to those close to her, she's torn between the desire to protect her heart and the undeniable pull of a love that never truly faded. "I don't want to suffer again," she reportedly told a friend. "But I can't deny that I still feel something." The public's response has been overwhelmingly emotional. Online forums are filled with fans sharing their own stories of love lost and regained. Some have even launched petitions calling for the couple to reunite. It seems that GLM and Yağmur's story has become more than a celebrity headline. It's a reflection of our collective hope that love, no matter how bruised, can still find its way home. As the days pass, anticipation grows. Will Yağmur respond to the letter? Will she reach out to the man who once held her heart so completely? Or will she remain silent, choosing to close a chapter that still holds so many memories? In recent developments, new layers to their relationship are beginning to surface. According to sources familiar with both individuals, Yammer has been spending time in quiet reflection, revisiting places the couple once frequented together. She was spotted at a cafe where they had one of their first dates, sipping tea and staring into the distance, visibly emotional. Witnesses say she seemed lost in thought, perhaps replaying memories that refused to fade. This act, though small, has ignited further speculation that she might be considering giving their love another chance. Meanwhile, GLM, despite his heartbreak, has found solace in writing. Friends reveal he's been journaling daily, expressing his emotions in long, heartfelt passages. Some of those writings have even been adapted into poetry, which he's shared anonymously on forums dedicated to love and relationships. These pieces speak of loss, of hope, and of a yearning that refuses to die. It's become clear that this is not a fleeting phase but a genuine transformation rooted in self-awareness and emotional growth. Those close to Yammer have also mentioned that she's been consulting with a life coach, seeking clarity and inner peace. This suggests that whatever decision she ultimately makes, it will be one formed from deep reflection, not impulsiveness. She understands the weight of her choice not only for herself but for GLM, their history, and their future. Media coverage has shifted tone as well. Initially dismissive, tabloids are now acknowledging the raw sincerity of GLM's approach. Commentators note that in an industry often fueled by scandal and superficial headlines, this story stands out as a rare narrative of real human emotion. It's a reminder that behind the glamour of fame lie hearts that feel, break, and yearn for healing just like anyone else's. This chapter in their lives continues to unfold before an audience of millions, all waiting, hoping, and holding their breath for the outcome. Whatever happens, this story has already shown us that love, when expressed with humility and honesty, still has the power to move people, to soften hearts, and perhaps even to heal. Thank you so much for watching this extended episode of Turkish Spotlight Secrets. If this story has touched you, if you've ever longed for a second chance or believed in the healing power of love, we invite you to stay with us. Like, subscribe, and follow our updates as we continue to explore the stories that bring the stars down to earth. Until next time, take care, stay true to your heart, and always believe in the possibility of love's return.